Yo, welcome to my post-game analysis of the first week in Division 2 of Reddit League. Because there is basically no casting done anymore of Reddit League, I decided to post-analyze my games and, note stuff that I could improve on and maybe, learn something on the way. If there is more than one recording, I mean, if my opponent also recorded this game or their game rather, I would like to have them side by side. But since that is not the case for my week 1 game against fbrasseur, I am just gonna do it classic, without just playing back the recording. I also have the seed open on the side, but more on that later. It's a little spoiler, yes, at 25k. Anyway, yes, so let's get started. I played this I have had a 20-minute time frame, so I was kind of hoping for that it wouldn't take too long. Round 1, pretty urban looking, not much to say about it. Waited a couple seconds at spawn, like 5 or so. I do that sometimes, which is not good. Then I'm not using the moving tech because it's a city and I don't want to miss info. Not much to see on there. Deciding where I want to go, and again taking a little long for that. These passes never have info on them, I learned in that round. So yeah, that's why I checked them. I didn't know already. Getting lost in the city basically, so I decided to go the other way and maybe get a new sense of orientation. Yeah, going downhill is always the better choice in my opinion, so that's why I went downhill. Not sure what I was doing here. I'm gonna move my cursor away. Sorry for that. There is info here on that yellow sign, I'm pretty sure. Also, I recognize the street name, that's also a town, so that's why I zoomed right into it. I didn't check out the yellow signs for some reason. Interesting. And I'm also not sure what I'm doing here. I think I could have gone straight into pinpointing and searching for the road, but I'm not sure if that's... I mean, it's kind of risky also because the street is named that, I didn't know for sure that's town. The bus stop on the other hand saying we were in Il Capara, and I found that pretty quickly, and I did find the streets right after. So it was a good idea to continue moving and trying to get more info. I could have done it quicker for sure. Now I'm trying to figure out which street we started on. Bella Vista, off-road to the south. I'm scanning for that real quick, shouldn't be hard. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, to be honest. Bella Vista, there we go. And that looks good, yeah. With this, intersection. That basically has to be it. Yep. I did take a little long on that specific round. Basically what I could have done is just go north and then east. That's one way to spend less time. Commit south, I'm sure there would have been info as well. Yeah. There is definitely room for improvement. Going east, this time I'm using the moving tech because this is not urban at all so far. Wasting time looking at intersections with no information. I was hoping for a bus stop sign at this point. Or even better, there are towns marked on that sign. Victoria is basically the big city on Gozo Island. Let's see what the other signs have to say. Kertsem is east, St. Lucia is west, so we had to be in between them. Took me a while to figure out the intersection I was at. Letting out the road real quick and figuring out it had to be that one over there. We came from the west, so yeah, somewhere there. Going back to the start. Intersection to the south, which is hopefully mapped. That is never guaranteed on Malta. This looks quite good with the road angle. For some reason I disregarded it. Maybe I thought there was a road to the north as well, but yeah, I could have saved some time there. So obviously it is with the house to the north. Checking real quick if there is actually a house, and I saw one, and then I just decided to send, I think, no? I wasn't confident enough. I wanted to make sure, which I think is fair in Reddit League, because you really don't want to miss up 25k if it's doable. Yeah, second location was this one here. If my page would load. Yeah, I don't think I did anything wrong here. I could have shaved 1 or 2 seconds off here and there, but I think it was a solid run. Nothing much, not much to criticize. Yeah, checking the bus stop is crucial. Isviegi, another town that I know, so I tried to scan for it. It is up there. Yeah, there I go. That was lucky scanning, or not lucky, because there aren't many towns, and I've heard of most of them through practice. So yeah, it was just a matter of trying to, you know, check the map, open the map. Although I did not find that road we were on immediately. That took me a while. I think I didn't realize that it was that the road was so small. I thought it would stand out more, so I decided to search for more information, like a road name or something. I made my way down through the village, searching for road names at every intersection, which is not very efficient time-wise. Then I reached the main road, which certainly had a street name. Then I just decided to line it up so I could make sure where I was. I don't think I found it immediately, because I pictured it differently in my head, I think. That wasn't peak Geogasso gameplay. The better way would have been to just look for the street name, for sure. I'm not sure why I still didn't try it, but there we go. There I found the right intersection. It should have been more obvious when I started the run. Not sure why I moved a little bit further east, but yeah. What I should have done is to either move it basically and scan for the intersection and maybe a street name of this one of the off-road. You know, trying to. That would have probably been the quickest way of solving it, or committing to search for more information earlier on. So I, going down there and looking for the road name instead of the orientation. But the backtracking was good. I basically found the right intersection immediately with the bus stops and stuff. I'm happy with that. Round 4. There was immediately a town sign or neighborhood sign, Talvirtu. Not something I've heard of. So I didn't try to look for it because it might have been very small. 3-2 not letting me go where I would like. Just, wandering around in that neighborhood on small roads that don't look promising at all. Going back to the start, thinking maybe south would be the better direction to go because the roads look bigger there, but unfortunately that's a dead end. So yeah. Then at this point I thought, I'm getting lost in Street 2 here, so I could look for Talvir 2, but then I didn't find it immediately, which was a bad thing because you should always commit to do something. It's bad to spend time thinking about what you should do. You should always just do it because even if it's maybe not the smartest decision, so you don't waste time doing nothing basically. Then I did decide to continue moving a little bit, and I did find a bigger-ish road and telling me we were actually in Rabat, which I knew but I couldn't find, which is a little embarrassing because it's one of the bigger cities. When do I find it? I was really like screaming at myself, how can I not find this ginormous town? I've had multiple locations, and that's a moment where stress played the bigger role because there we go. Because I just played badly for some reason. Talvirtu, that's there on the bottom of the screen. There we go, I found a street named Talvirtu. I'll leave the neighborhood itself. Ilmerliet, going east. Should be findable, neighborhood is not big. I have my penetrate location anyway. So yeah, that was not a great round. First, like I said, I should have committed to go there, and I would have found the Rabat sign earlier. That's one thing. The other thing is Talvirtu is not gonna show up, or I wouldn't have found it if I scanned for it. So it was a good decision to look for more info, but I should have done it more decisively. Then Rabat, I should just know. It kind of disappears for some reason on the map. Maybe because Ndina is bigger apparently, or more important for some reason. But Rabat is big. I should have definitely known it, and therefore saved a couple seconds. In the end, I got the 5k, so not much to complain about. And last round looked tough to pinpoint right off the bat, but there was info close by, so I thought, I'm gonna spend like almost all of my time pinpointing, but that wasn't the case actually. So let's see. Il Zaytun I knew from practice, luckily, and found it pretty quickly. Then I thought, okay, I'm gonna line this up and 5k this way, but this was actually harder than I thought. I forgot why. Let's see. The angle kind of fits here, but I was looking for a building in a roundabout, basically. And it had to be this, despite the roundabout not being around. But it was good that I tried to look for the 5k immediately. Then, trying to get a sense of the distance I moved. And then trying to figure out what the pinpoint was. I was thinking, because intersection caster is always at intersections, it might be that one, and I was correct in that assumption. Which is also kind of lucky because it looked like a private road, and those are either most of the time either not mapped or mapped as a grey road. And in that case, it was neither of them, but you know, the curve kind of matched the distance match, so and also the house was there, so that's why I went for it. In the end, I'm quite happy with my result of a 25k and victory over. Where is he? There he is, fbrasseur, who dropped points in round 3. Yeah, that was not the easiest. He probably failed at the backtracking, I'm not sure. Yeah, Malta can be tricky in that the map is not always correct, and you can get lost in these small roads pretty quickly. But yeah, I'm happy with the 4 points I earned through winning with a 25k. What did I do? So yeah, the table is looking like that right now. I'm 4th, but tied with like 4 other people. Now I've played Israel already, so I know the result of that, but I won't spoil you with that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you soon.